You don't mind if I get up on the chair?
No, it's okay.
You can ask me as many questions as you want.
Yeah.
And let me see if I can answer. Yes, my friend.
All right. So I've asked a couple of Muslims this before,
Yeah.
and I keep getting like an ambiguous answer.
Okay.
So I want to see if I can actually get a clear one from someone.
Okay.
Basically, if a Muslim makes it to paradise,
Yes.
what is waiting for them?
What is waiting for them?
Yeah.
Well, paradise, a person, only people who believe in the Creator,
Right.
and the Creator we say is Allah. In Arabic it means the God.
Right.
Okay. Who believes in the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, as the last and the greatest of all the prophets. And who believes in all the prophets.
Yeah.
Who believes in all the books of
Right.
Revelation. Okay. I'm talking about a Muslim. Then he is successful if mostly in this life he has been doing good. Okay, he has been following the Quran, he has been following the Sunnah, the Hadith, the sayings of the Prophet, and he's been acting according to the teachings of the Quran and the teachings of the Sunnah, the Hadith. Then he'll be successful, because in our Quran, which has 114 surahs, chapters, 80,000 words, more than 323,000 letters, more than 6,000 ayahs, verses. Allah tells us in Surah Al-Mu'minun, the believers, which is Surah chapter number 23, ayah verse number 1. Allah says, Qad aflahal mu'minun. Successful indeed are the believers. And who are the believers? Who believe in the Creator. Who are the believers? He's talking about Muslims.
Right.
It's in our Quran. Okay? So in our Quran there is one surah by the name of Surah Al-Zilzal, which in English means the earthquake. In that surah, which is Surah chapter number 99, in the last two ayahs, verses, which is 7 and 8, Allah says, فَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِسْكَالَ ذَرَّةٍ خَيْرًا يَرَى. The smallest amount of good deed a person does is recorded. And the last ayah, the last word, وَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِسْكَالَ ذَرَّةٍ شَرًّا يَرَى. The smallest atom's weight of bad deed a person does is recorded. Okay? And on the day of Qiyamah, on the day of judgment, as is mentioned in Surah Bani Israel, also known as Surah Al-Isra, which is Surah chapter number 17, ayah verse number 14. Allah says, Iqra kitabak. Read your book of deeds. Because on the day of Qiyamah, on the day of judgment, we will be handed our book of deeds.
Right.
Okay? Which is being written during our lifetime. And of course we know during our lives if we are doing good, if we are doing bad. And if we are doing good, then the end result will be good for us.
So you said that was 17. What ayah?
The last one I mentioned.
Yeah.
In Surah chapter number 17. Ayah verse number 14. 14.
Right.
Sorry, I just carried on.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
You asked me as well. Carried on speaking.
Okay, so all right, we are fast. So what I was wondering is what waits them when they make it into, if they make it into paradise? What's waiting for them there?
What waits them is the reward.
Right.
Amongst the reward is, let's say, if in this dunya, in this world, the man is married, he has a wife. In the next world, they are both good Muslims. In the next world, they will be living as man and wife there.
Right.
Okay? Excuse me.
Right.
If one of them in the next world he's going to Jahannam hell. Then if it's the wife who makes it to paradise, she'll get another husband from amongst the good Muslims. And if a Muslim man goes into paradise and his wife wasn't all that good in this world, then he will have another wife. And then on top of that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give them hurs as well. Hurs are those women who have not been seen by anybody in the world.
Right.
They are only been created for the next world.
Right.
They are women, beautiful women, and in the next world, according to their station, how good they were, they will get that reward. You know, if somebody did, let's say something good, he'll get reward. If somebody did very good, he'll get more reward. If somebody, you understand?
Yeah. So you're saying that those hoodies that you say?
Yeah, hurs or huris. H-O-U-R-S, or you can say H-O-U-R-I-S.
Right. So they are a reward for the men.
Yes.
So do the women get?
Welcome, bro.
Been watching you for years, mate. Finally
Okay.
here. Alhamdulillah.
Manchester.
You're welcome. Oh, Manchester, far away, huh?
Yeah.
You're very brave, you know, all that way you made it. You finally made here.
You were brave, mate. Look
Wow.
what you do, brother.
I'll tell you what, I'm just a Muslim.
Yeah.
And as Muslims, we are all brave. You know?
Alhamdulillah.
Because you know why? You know why? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in our Quran. He says, Wattaqullah, Wattaqullah, Wattaqullah. Fear me, fear me, fear me. So we Muslims, when we fear Allah, we got nothing to fear anybody else. You understand? So this is it. I mean, just last week,